Hello everyone, you're welcome to Teach Mathematics with Deyemi. Today I'm going to talk about linear equations. Linear equations are algebraic equations in which the highest power of the unknown is 1. In order to solve linear equations, there are a few steps to follow. 1. Identify the like terms. 2. Collect the like terms by rearranging them. 3. Simplify both sides of the equations. And 4. Lastly, you divide the other side by the coefficients of the variable. Remember, we are solving for a variable which is also known as an unknown, what you don't know. Alright, so question 1. Solve 6x plus 7 equals to 4x minus 3. Step 1. Collect the like terms. Like terms are things that have something in common, that are similar. More importantly, they are things that have the same variable with the same power. This is an equation in terms of x, and so we can find x here. We can also find x here, and so this is 6x, this is 4x. 6x, this is more like the multiples of x. 6x. 4x. The power of x here is 1. The power of x here is 1. You can find x here, you can find x here. And so these two terms are like terms. This is plus 7 and this is minus 3. This is not in terms of x, this is not in terms of x. And so they are called the constant term. And so step 1, we collect our like terms. All the terms that are the same, we ensure that they are on one side of the equation, and all the other terms are taken to the other side of the equation. And so remember, when a term crosses the sign of equality, either from the left hand side to the right hand side, the sign must change. If it is crossing from the right to the left, the sign must also change. And so this is 6x, it is on the left hand side, 6x. This is plus 4x. When it crosses to the left hand side, it becomes minus 4x equals to, we have minus 3 on the right hand side. This is plus 7. It crosses to the right hand side, it becomes minus 7. And so, step 2 now, simplify. 6x minus 4x, 2x equals to minus 3 minus 7. Always see minus as owing. You're owing someone $3. You're owing another person $7. And then how much are you owing all together? That's $10. And so minus 3 minus 7 equals to minus 10. The coefficient of x here is 2. A coefficient simply means what is used to multiply a variable. This 2x simply means 2 times x, and so the coefficient of x is 2. So to solve for x, we divide the other side of the equation by the coefficient of x, which is 2. So x equals to minus 5. Minus 5. The next question. Solve the equation 2 times x minus 1 minus 6x equals to 10. Minus 2 times x minus 4. This is grouped together as a term. This is grouped together as a term. This means 2 times x minus 1. And this means minus 2 times x minus 4. This is an equation in terms of x. And so the first thing to do here is to open up the bracket. We have x in the bracket. We have x in the bracket. We need to open up the bracket such that x will be free for easy movement and easy for manipulation. We can easily move one term from one side to another side. And so the first thing to do is to open up the bracket. Open up this bracket. In order to open up this bracket, this is 2 times x. So 2 times x, 2x. 2 times minus 1, minus 2. We have this as minus 6x. Equals to 10. Minus 2 times x is minus 2x. minus 2 times minus 4. Minus times minus is plus, and that is 2 times 4, 8. So this is now similar to the first question. We collect our like terms here. This is a term in x, this is a term in x, this is another term in x. And so we move all the term in x to be on one side of the equation. Usually we write from left to right, so we put this on the left hand side. This is on the left hand side. When minus 2x crosses to the left hand side, becomes plus 2x equals to, we have 10 on the right hand side, plus 8. This is minus 2. When it crosses, it becomes plus 2. When a term remains on the same side of the equation, the sign does not change. And so the next thing to do is to simplify. 2x minus 6x, that is minus 4x, minus 4x plus 2x. You are owing 4x, you have 2x, and so what you will be owing left will be minus 2x equals to 10 plus 8, that is 18, 18 plus 2, and that is 20. The next thing to do here is to divide this other side of the equation, because you have simplified the left hand side, you have simplified the right hand side. So the next step is to divide the other side by the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x here is minus 2, so we say x equals to 20 divided by minus 2, and x equals to minus 10. In this case, some say that you divide both sides by the coefficient, that is minus 2x over 2 equals to 20 over, minus 2x over 2x equals to 20 divided by minus 2. The coefficient of x is minus 2, and so dividing both sides, it's the same as when you divide just the other side by the coefficient. So minus over minus is plus. 2 here, 1, 2 cut out 2, you have x equals to plus over minus is minus, 2 into 1, and 2 into 20, 10. So you still get the same result. So just take this out. And so the answer here is x equals to minus 10. The next question, solve for x. 8x over 9 minus 3x over 2 equals to 5 over 6 minus x. This is a fractional equation, and the best way to go about solving a fractional equation is to first of all clear the fraction by multiplying through with the LCM of the denominators. When you clear the fractions, you have whole numbers, and you can easily manipulate them, you can easily move the numbers. And so this is 9, 2, 6, and 1. We need to find the LCM of 9, 2, 6, because these are the denominators. So we do this quickly. 2 in 9, that's 9. 2 can go in 9 without the remainder, so we have 9. 2 into 1, 2 in 6, 3. 3 in 9, that's 3. And we already have this as 1. This is 1. And so 3 in 3, 1, 1, 1. So the LCM here is 2 times 3 times 3. And that is 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 3. And that is 18. So the LCM of 9, 2, and 6 is 18. So the lesson is, when you have a fractional equation, this is a fraction, find the LCM of the denominators and multiply through. Multiply through by that LCM, which is 18. So we say 18. We will multiply each of the fraction by 18. 18 times 8x over 9 minus 18 times 3x over 2 equals to 18 times 5 over 6 minus 18 times times x. And so looking at this, 9, 1, 9 in 18 is 2. So what you have left is 2 times 8x. That is 16x minus 2 here 1, 2 in 18, 9. 9 times 3x. That is 27x equals to 6 here 1, 6 in 18 is 3. 3 times 5, 15. And so here we have minus 18 times x. That is minus 18x. This is now similar to the very first question. Now you've cleared a fraction. You no longer have fraction. You have whole numbers left. And so the next thing to do is to collect the like terms. This is a term in x, a term in x, a term in x. These two are already on the left hand side. You don't need to move them. So I just move this to the left hand side. So I have 16x. When I move this to the left hand side, I know this will become positive. And I always love to write positive term first, plus 18x. And then I have this minus 27x equals to 15. And so at this point, I have this as 16x plus 18x. 16x plus 18x, that is 34x. And so 34x minus 27x, 7x equals to 15. And so the coefficient of x is 7. But divide the other side by the coefficient. So 15 over 7 and x equals to 2 whole number 1 over 7. Question 4. Solve the equation 2 over 3 times 3x minus 5 minus 3 over 5 times 2x minus 3 equals to 3. This is the fractional equation, and I told you that whenever you have a fractional equation, the best thing to do and the first thing to do is to clear the fraction by multiplying through with the LCM of the denominator. And so this is a single term, this is a single term, this is a single term. The denominator here is 3, the denominator here is 5, and the denominator here is 1. And so we need to get the LCM of 3, 5, the LCM of 3, 5, and 1. And so to get that done, 3, the LCM of 5, 3 in 3, that's 1, 3 in 5, you still have this as 5, 5, 1, 1. So the LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. Because 3 times 5, that's 15. So to clear the fraction, we multiply through by the LCM, which is 15. 15. So let's do that. Alright. It is not the best for you to open up the brackets yet here. It is not the best in order to avoid errors. Clear the fraction whenever you have a fractional equation. If any of the fraction is a mixed fraction, the first thing to do is to express that mixed fraction as an improper fraction, and then you multiply through with the LCM of the denominators. So in this problem, we are multiplying through by 15. 15 is the LCM of the denominators. So you multiply each of the fraction by the LCM, in this case 15. And so minus 15 times 3 over 5 times 2x minus 3 equals to 15 times 3. And so here, 3 here 1, 3 in 15 is 5. 5 times 2, 10. And then times what you have in the bracket, 3x minus 5. Here, this is minus 5 here 1, 5 in 15, that is 3. 3 times 9, 3 times 3, that's 9, in brackets, 2x minus 3 equals to 15 times 3, that is 45. And so this is now similar to the second question where you had brackets. And so you open up the brackets 10 times 3x is 30x. 10 times minus 5 minus 50. Minus 9 times 2x minus 18x. Minus 9 times minus 3. Minus times minus is plus. And so you have 27 equals to 45. And so at this point, you collect your like terms. All the terms in x, this is an equation in terms of x, and all the constant terms will be taken to the other side. So I have this as 30x minus 18x equals to, this is 45. This is minus 15. When it crosses to the other side, it becomes plus 50. And so this is plus 27. When it crosses to the other side, it becomes minus 27. And so 30x minus 18x, 12x, 45 plus 50, that is 95. 95 minus 27, that is 68. 68. And so the coefficient of x is 12. So x equals to 68 over 12. 68 over 12. And so we have this as x equals to 68 over 12. So 68 divided by x equals to 5 whole number 8 over 12. And of course this is 5 whole number. 4 in 8, that's 2. 4 in 12, and that is 3. And so this is 5 whole number 2 over 3. And so that is all for now. If you like this video, if this video has been helpful, please drop your comment, click on the like button and the subscribe button so that you don't miss any part of the next video. Thank you very much for watching today's video. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.